Hi guys, my name's Barb and I'm new to the YouTube. Here is the final project. Hi guys, it's Barb again. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, please hit that subscribe button, and if you hit the bell next to it, it'll let you know every time I upload a video. If you are already a subscriber and you've stopped by again, I really appreciate it. And give me a thumbs up and let me know what you think about my videos in the comment section below. If you look in the description, it will tell you my materials that I use and a little bit about the project. So, let's go and get this going. So for today's project, I picked up these bottles from the Dollar Tree a few months ago and some of this garland as well. And we're going to be using this Waverly Chalk paint. I think it's the color Truffle. And we're going to be painting the bottles. So we'll go ahead and give these a good coat. It usually takes only one. And I'm going to start at the top. I decided to go ahead and work at the bottom, but it is better if you start at the top so that you can get in the ridges really well. So I'm just going to give this a good coat of the paint all the way around it. And you can use a different color if you like, but I'm going to go ahead and paint this other bottle as well. And like I said, it's easier if you do the top first so you can get under those ridges. And here I'm working on that second bottle. So I ended up using the ink color, not Truffle, just so you know. And I got the bottles painted. It only took one coat of the ink chalk paint. And so now we're going to wrap this garland around the bottles. And I also picked this up at the Dollar Tree around Christmas time. And we're going to start at the bottom and just start wrapping it up the bottle. And doing it loosely. We don't want it to look perfect. Just kind of like it grew up the bottle itself. And you can put a little bit of hot glue at the bottom if you like, just to hold it in place, or you can just twist it around itself. And so here I'm just twisting the ends of it so that it will stay in place, and wrapping it around the top. It does take a little bit of maneuvering to see how you like it, how it looks, and to just get it in the right place that you want it. And you can make it a little bit tighter or loose, whichever you prefer. And you see I'm undoing it because I wanted it just a little bit tighter. clipped off a little bit of the extra. And I should have went ahead and just put some hot glue in the middle, but I didn't want to mark up the bottle. But there you go. We're going to do the same thing with the second one. And so I learned my lesson on the first one. And we'll start at the top of this and just work our way down. So I hope everyone's New Year is turning out okay. Mine is wonderful. My mother's cancer was all removed and she doesn't even have to have chemo. So we're all happy about that. So here you see I've got my garland, wrapping it around the bottle. And just kind of getting it the way that I want it. It's not hard, it's just making it look right. So there's the bottles, and I think they turned out pretty. Very nice accessory. Give me a thumbs up on those. But this next one, I'm just going to take this frame. I got it from the Dollar Tree. And it doesn't have glass in it, so I'm just going to take this little clip that's on it. I'm going to take the clip off and just pull it right out. And it does leave a little hole, but that's okay because we're going to cover it with this fabric. And you can use any kind of fabric, but I like this gingham. And I'm just going to cover the inside of the frame with this. And I'm going to adhere it with the hot glue. So I'm just going to go around the edges and put the hot glue down. And then just place my fabric over the back. And I'm going to leave the frame black because I want it to match those bottles that I just done. And with the garland. And here I'm just finishing off the fabric. I picked this up at Walmart a few years ago for $6, a big roll bundle of the fabric, and I've been using it for everything, so it's lasted a long time. And so we have that done, and we're just going to put it right back in our frame. It's kind of like a shadow box frame because it had that clip, so it looks really good with what I'm going to do here. And that's done. So I also picked up this, it's a Christmas tree ornament, but it says love is kind. I love the saying, and it is Valentine's Day, but I don't decorate for Valentine's Day, but I like this because I just like the love is kind verse from the Bible. I'm going to cover these holes that are in it with this wood filler. Then I'm going to paint it with paint. Something happened to my video, so it goes really quick. But I took the Waverly Antique Color Wax paint, and you'll see it here in a minute after I do this. After I get the wood filler in and it dries, then I put the antique wax color on this ornament to make it look darker. And I'm just making sure I got the holes filled in here. So this is the paint, and I went ahead and went over this with a sponge and just painted it. And it's just gave it a darker color. After I got it painted, I took the hot glue and put it on the back of my ornament, and I just stuck it onto my frame, onto the fabric. And I just thought it looked really cute. I took this garland and I put it around the inside of the frame, just around the edges, and put it in there tight at the edges, so in the corners. And then I used a little bit of hot glue, but this really goes well with the bottles that I made. And even though I don't decorate for Valentine's Day, this is something you can use for Valentine's Day or for all year round. So here I'm just putting the hot glue in the end corners and just going all the way around the frame. Please let me know in the comments what you think, and it really helps if you give me a thumbs up. Just hit that thumbs up button and it'll really help me get noticed in YouTube. I'm hoping to build my channel up this year. So I finished off the frame and just got to pop some hot glue on it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And let me know what you think about this. I also made a little lantern, but something happened in my video for that. So here is my finished project, and I think it turned out really well. Thank you guys for watching, and come back again and watch my next one.